This week marked the 15th meeting of the BRICS nations, which included Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. The meeting was held in South Africa. The primary aim of this gathering is to address various subjects, one of which is the potential inclusion of 5 additional nations: Egypt, Argentina, the UAE, Iran, and Saudi Arabia. There were also discussions about Ethiopia's potential membership, although this has not received official approval yet. This expansion would increase the BRICS alliance to 10 nations and is intended, and I quote, to challenge the Western economic dominance, to foster a more equitable global economic framework. The word challenge means to confront or to defy boldly, to call out, to duel or combat.
Member countries of BRICS, a growing non-Western economic collective, are meeting for their 15th annual summit in South Africa this week with a big announcement. 5 new member countries have been added to the current bloc: Egypt, Ethiopia, Argentina, the UAE, Iran, and Saudi Arabia. They join current members Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. Now, at the summit, leaders from member countries discussed de-dollarization, Western global hegemony, and moving toward a multipolar world.
While some may speculate about the connection between these developments and Bible prophecy, establishing a definitive link is extremely complex. Throughout the years, many religious figures have attempted to correlate current news with biblical predictions, but such efforts have been often inaccurate. Rather than making such claims, it is more prudent to present what the Bible states and allow individuals to draw their own conclusions. So let's start by reading Revelation chapter 17 verse 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. For Elohim hath put in their hearts to fulfill his will, and to agree, and to give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of Elohim shall be fulfilled. And the woman which thou sawest is that great city which reigns over the kings of the earth. Regarding the end times, there are specific points that I can confidently state. According to the accounts dreams by Daniel and Nebuchadnezzar, there exists just 4 kingdoms that will hold dominion over the entire earth. Following the 4th kingdom's rule, the kingdom of the Most High will be set up on earth, mirroring its presence in heaven. Currently, we are situated in the era of the 4th kingdom. In Revelation 17:18, the woman symbolizes a significant city with dominion over the whole earth. This verse effectively refutes the notion that Babylon is not a place that can be left. Moving to verse 16, it states that the 10 heads will hold animosity toward the woman, leaving her in ruin and vulnerability. This metaphorically signifies an impending war. Thus, the ultimate kingdom's demise is anticipated through conflict or war. In verse 17, it is affirmed that the Most High is in control of the unfolding events. This is what seems to be happening in this BRICS move. These 10 countries are directly defying the U.S.
Statement, Chinese President Xi Jinping wrote, quote, "One country obsessed with maintaining its hegemony has gone out of its way to cripple the emerging markets in developing countries. Whoever is developing fast becomes its target of containment. Whoever is catching up becomes its target of obstruction. But this is futile. As I have said more than once, that blowing out others' lamp will not bring light to oneself."
So now let's read Isaiah chapter 13, starting with verse 1. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. Now verse 4, a noise of the multitude in the mountains, like a great people, a tumultuous noise of kingdom of nations gathered together. The Most High mustereth the hosts of the battle. They come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Most High and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. This passage in Isaiah aligns with the details found in Revelation. In verse 4, the term muster indicates that the Most High is orchestrating the war that will lead to the downfall of this ultimate kingdom. This means he holds complete control over the unfolding events. Moving to verse 5, it states that forces will converge upon Babylon from distant places with the explicit intent of annihilating the entire land, not just a part of it. Now let's read Obadiah chapter 1 verse 1. The vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Most High concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Most High. Our ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the nations. Thou art greatly despised. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, from there will I bring thee down, says the Most High. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is no understanding in him. To simplify my videos, I will not try to prove every statement that I make. The Antichrist bloodline is also Edom, which is also Babylon. You can refer to my previous video on the Antichrist for more details. The book of Obadiah centers on the destruction of Edom, the ruling bloodline of the daughter of Babylon. Verse 1 aligns with Revelation and Isaiah, affirming that Babylon's destruction will be through warfare. Now, going back to the significance of this continuing BRICS narrative, Revelation mentions that the 10 heads will hate the whore. Obadiah corroborates by indicating that the Most High has diminished their influence and now has subjected them to scorn and enmity among the other races or bloodlines. I remember when McDonald's dominated the fast food industry, especially the burger market, with a tight grip and minimal competition. Other players hesitated to challenge their supremacy. However, gradually, smaller burger franchises emerged, such as Five Guys, Smashburger, and Shake Shack. While these are not on the scale of McDonald's, the reluctance to challenge McDonald's has faded away. On a grander scale, the same pattern emerges with BRICS. They've shed their fear of the United States, collectively challenging its dominance openly. The wariness of its supremacy has spurred the change. Many on social media express excitement over these developments. However, for those of us who live here, including myself, this will result in higher prices for everyday goods. Coupled with the ongoing impact of AI-driven job losses, incomes are likely to decrease. This scenario presents a genuine increased struggle for residents. In other words, as these BRICS nations grow stronger, it will make things more difficult for us here. The core truth remains: these nations have reached a tipping point regarding the U.S. and its dominance. Take note of two specific points from Obadiah's text. First, the phrase exalts oneself as the eagle. The leaders of Edom see themselves as the eagle. So do the leaders of this country. Secondly, the passage indicates a shift where those who were once at peaceful terms now stand against her. Several BRIC nations, despite past periods of peace with the U.S., are currently in a state of rebellion. While I can't assert this as the definitive moment, it is crucial to understand we are directed to watch and to be ready. Matthew 24:42. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your king doth come. But know this, but if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched, and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. Therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as you think not, the Son of Man cometh. Yeshua advised us to stay vigilant and be prepared. For me, being prepared means ready to leave. However, if you intend to remain here and you don't think it's a good idea to leave, I recommend that you read Luke chapter 22, verse 35. And he said unto them, When I sent you out without purse and scrip and shoes, lacked you anything? And they said, Nothing. Then said he unto them, But now he that hath a purse, let him take it, and likewise his scrip. And he that hath no sword, let him sell his garment and buy one. Yeshua reminds his disciples in the past, when he sent them out without money and without scripted plans, yet they lacked nothing. However, now he informs them that the circumstances has changed. He advises them to get money, formulate plans, and even to go as far as acquiring a sword. And if necessary, it means to sell your coat or anything of value to obtain those swords. To those who understand the context, it's advisable to listen to Yeshua's counsel. As I always say, pray that you are counted worthy to escape all these things and stand before the Son of Man. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.